Hi there, everyone. Welcome to my studio here. I am in Ovid, Michigan, coming to you live, and obviously on the Creating Success with Ronda Wade Facebook page. So I'm so glad you're here. I am going to take a little break from my busy day to do some crafting and creating with you. I've got a really fun fold. Fun folds are one of my favorite things to do. And because it takes sometimes just a regular card and changes it just a little bit to make it like really cool. Like a person who gets it can be like, wow, this is so cool. Now there's nothing wrong with a card that opens normal. Just making a handmade card in general is pretty darn cool. But you can always spice it up a little bit with adding a fun fold in there. So I do lots of these, and so much so that every year in December I have done an actual fun fold class. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that because there's still time to sign up for it. It is one where I ship the supplies to you and you get to make the cards at home. We also give you pictures, directions, tutorials so you can follow along and make them at home. I have partnered with a really awesome demonstrator so that you will have double the choices and double the fun for a total of 10 cards. So you can choose to do one class or two classes, you can do them both. And I partnered with my friend Ange. I partner with her a lot, number one, because she is wicked talented. Her cards are awesome. And so number one, that's the reason why. Number two is because we're really good friends. We haven't even seen each other, I had hair in my mouth. We haven't seen each other probably in almost 3 years, 2 or 3 years at least, probably 3 years. She's in Canada and she's in British Columbia, Victoria. Anyway, she's in the area where obviously they were hit with those mudslides and flooding. And then their restrictions on COVID were super tight, so I haven't got to see her in about 3 years, and we still talk almost every single day. So I miss her terribly, but I love the fact that we work together, so we do get to stay in touch. We even Zoom sometimes, so I love seeing her curly hair. She makes me laugh. I know a lot of you follow her too, and you should. And if you are in Canada, it's even better because all the classes that I do with her, you get to order too. So many times I'll have Canadians in the past that'll be like, oh, I want to order from you, and I can't. We're not allowed to sell our classes across border. Now you can buy tutorials, but we can't sell our classes across border. And for me to ship it to you would cost an arm and a leg. So, but Ange since we partner together, she offers the classes there, and then I offer her classes here. So same thing, those of you here in the States, you wouldn't be able to order Ange's classes, but the ones that we partner together, you can. So it's super fun. Anyway, so for December, we're both doing a fun folds class. And so the classes each will include a pack of paper, a ribbon, and an embellishment that you'll use on all your projects, and then you'll probably have some left over, which we know we love. You can make lots more of these if you want to. We also cut and prep all of the cardstock for you so that you can just sit down and assemble. Everyone who takes my classes always says, the benefit is that you get to really enjoy the crafting a little bit more because there's not all that work involved, and it's also relaxing because the designs are done. You just got to kind of copy a recipe, right? And then that gets your mojo flowing. So let me show you really quickly. These are the cards that I'm doing in my class, and I focused. We're not doing Christmas, so these are all occasion. The stamps that I'm using is the Let's Brew. It's Brew Some Fun, and it's all for, I know there's coffee lovers out there, or actually Let's Brew Some Fun could also be for beer lovers. So like you could make this for a man. Now I wouldn't do it in purple and blue, but you could also use these for the beer loving men in your lives, or if you have beer loving women too, that works as well. but it's also good for coffee lovers. And I think what I just described, almost somebody's gonna fall within all of those, right? So this one, my fun folds are pretty simple, which is good because you can make lots of them and they're duplicatable. Ange's fun folds are a little more complicated, so there will be a range in both of our classes. So this one is the Let's Brew Some Fun, and then it opens up like that. So again, when someone gets it, they're gonna be like, wow, this is really different, this is really cool. So this one, and I love these pastel type colors, and you're gonna get that gorgeous sparkly Highland Heather. So this is the ever-loving Z fold, but look at the coffee cups down there. Isn't that so cute? And then, okay, so this is one of my favorites. This one is a happy birthday. And then the fun fold, actually you open it up and we created a pocket, and you would obviously put a gift card in there. Or if you are, yeah, close your eyes. I see, if you're taking this class and you want to be surprised, you can. I'm showing them just quickly to you. So anyway, also if you though are a demonstrator, lots of you guys are demonstrators too, and you might want to like share your business card. You could tuck your little business card in there too, and these are really easy to make. This last one is one I'd never seen before. This one was designed by one of my people who work for me, one of my partners, Anna Van Lucy, and she did this one, and I've never seen this fold, so I'm so excited about it. But so it just looks like a regular card, right? And then we also bling it up with some sequins, and then watch when you lift it up. It opens like a normal card too if you want it to, but you can also lift it up and it's an easel card. Look at that. I know some of you probably have seen this. I've been doing this for 21 years and I had never seen that one. So anyway, that is, and then there's one more, and that's what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you an example of it today. So I think lots of you are on here. If you're watching the replay, I always say you can fast forward through my chatting if you don't want to, but I love it when you guys chat with me. So today I have another fun fold to show you, and this is one that it's very simple, which of course we love simple. Those of you who follow me and know me and come back every week, you know it's because I'm going to show you a simple yet cute project that all of us can make, right? So I'm going to turn you down. I'm going to lose your comments for a minute. I didn't set my computer up. Sometimes I set my computer up. And I'm going to try to get my desk a little straight. I know sometimes, oops, I got you here. There you go. All right. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Peaceful Deer bundle today. The Peaceful Deer bundle was one of my very, very, very first favorites out of the holiday catalog. I believe I created this for you. Let's see. Well, I thought I was going to bring a sample out here to show you, but I don't know. I'll probably come across it here in a minute. So, but the Peaceful Deer is one that I immediately did a class on with my team members. I did it for our make and takes. I was head over heels in love with this bundle. Number one, because it's a punch, so it's easy. Number two, because it is Christmas, but it's also all occasion. So you can make cards all year long with this, all year long. And I also, it's just easy to use. Well, guess what? Everybody felt like that, or lots of people did, because it almost immediately went on back order, and then it was unorderable, which you couldn't even order it for months. So it is now available to order. So I'm going to be using it again. I'm really excited about it. I had anticipated wanting to do a class with it. So guess what? Guess what? For all of you watching, you'll be the first ones to know, I have a class ready to go with this bundle. And it's gonna be what I would call like a flash class. Like I'm only gonna probably advertise for it. I have a limited number because I've already have them designed. I only have a limited number, and they will be going out in the mail, within the next, 5 to 7 days. So I have not posted it yet. I have not emailed it yet. I'm gonna post it on this Facebook replay first, and then I will email it out right after here. So because there is only gonna be a limited number, and it is an incredibly good deal, because If you already own the bundle, you can still order it. The bundle is not included, but you can add on the bundle. If you don't own it, you want it. And you're gonna wanna get it now because it will probably go on back order again, or not even back order. The company is going directly to unorderable. But I just checked, it is available as of right now. Because there is a new stamp set coming out in the holiday catalog that will match this deer. So you're gonna wanna make sure you have this. So stay tuned. And if you're gonna order it, you might as well order it with the class, so then you're gonna get all of this stuff. Let's jump in. I wanna start doing some stamping and not do as much talking here. And then I'll tell you about the class as I'm talking. So the class you're going to make, I think it's 6 cards, maybe 6 cards and a bonus one. Maybe I'll include supplies for you to make this one. This wasn't originally a part of it. So this is also one of the fun folds that is similar to one that you're going to make in the fun folds class if you're taking that one. So I have a couple classes going on right now. I actually have 3, and they're all about ready to shut down because we got to get ready and ship them out before Christmas. So for this one, we want a half a sheet of our thick basic white, and it's cut 4 1/4 by 11. Now I did this ahead of time, but I went ahead and I scored it at 5 1/2 because it's gonna get folded in half. And you want to use your bone folder. I'll talk to you about the bone folder in a minute. The card actually is going to go this way. The fold goes at the bottom. Hey, by the way, when I ran this through our basic borders die, and then that cuts off just a little bit there. And you want to save this because look at what I did with that. I made this little elf box. Have you guys seen? This is I heard you've been naughty, so here's a scoop. All you get is elf poop, and then I put little green candies in there. But look, I saved, you can use these for Santa boxes, elf boxes, or it's actually just a nice border to use. I even used that same border I used on this gingerbread man box. Look, I've heard you've been naughty, so here's the scoop. All you get is gingerbread man poop. These are cute little stocking stuffers. Anyway, so I love this little piece. I'm gonna save it. All right, our next step is to, I have ran through, with the class, we're gonna give you some of this cork paper is retiring. So it's on a Wall Supplies last basis. So the cork is really cool. It's very, very thin, and you can also stamp on it. Here's a sample of, not the exact card, but one of them where there's actually been stamping done on the cork. Look, this card is just so awesome. This is one that's not Christmas, it's year-round. So that's one of the cards that you'll be making. Something similar, not exactly like that. So I'm going to glue this down to a piece of these are from the layering circles. I'm gonna glue, oh boy, a nice firm but soft touch there. So the cork is gonna get layered down. The cork actually goes really cool with the deer bundle. Then I need to stamp my deer, and I'm gonna use the black memento, and let me grab my deer. So something else that look, I've used this set already a ton, even though I used it as soon as it came out. It was probably the first one that I really used. So I'm gonna use the deer that's kind of flying through the sky, and we're gonna stamp him with our black memento. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the screen for you guys. So who has this one already? Or maybe you missed it. A lot of people missed it if you didn't order it right away. So, but it's back available again. So I'm gonna stamp that with our black memento ink. I gotta do that again. I picked, oh, this one is a little dry. I'm gonna put that aside so I can re-ink it. So I have another one. Black memento is something that it's always good to have a lot. There we go. Now I'll stamp that, our deer. And before I punch him out, I'm just gonna throw a little bit of crumb cake blends on him. I'm gonna use the other end. So on him or her, it could be either or. And let me go ahead and just add a little bit of color with the crumb cake. when I did this class the very first time, and again, I did it for my team. I do exclusive classes for them for their make and takes. So they're not ones that I do in my business. They're ones that I make for them, and then they can run in their business. So I did a, oh gosh, this crumb cake is getting a little dry. Good thing I have about 3 sets of them. I picked the one that was not as, anyway, so I added, that's the light, and then I'll go in with the dark and add a little bit of that. So the blends, we all know, they're like a magic tool. I love them. And I'll just put a little bit, I don't know, you just kind of go along the edges with the darker. And then you can go back in with the light and just kind of blend it. Oops, I was getting a little ferocious there. So just blend it all in. And then actually, as it dries, it really like blends like magic. All right, there we go. So there's my deer. And then we're gonna punch that out with our deer punch. So this is one of those bundles that comes with a punch. I love it. And because when you buy them together, you save 10%. So they call it a bundle because it's bundle pricing. You don't have to buy it as a bundle. You can buy just the stamp set or you can buy just the punch. But if you get them together, Stampin' Up gives you 10%. Hey, I didn't even tell you guys yet. It's the biggest and best news. I totally forgot. Today only, December 8th, that's today, there's free shipping from Stampin' Up, not even from me. So of course, you know, when you place your online orders with me, I usually have a little free gift to give you. So I have a really awesome free gift that I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you 20 pieces of 6x6 paper. I'm gonna send you a brand new beautiful ribbon that hasn't been used or opened out of the current catalog. And there was something else I'm gonna send you. And, oh, some handmade cards, 5 free handmade cards. So you have to put that order in today for the free shipping, and it has to be over $50, which is super easy to do right now. My special goes through December 15th. The free shipping though is only today. So you're gonna have to wanna make some time to put your order in. I'll give you the link. I emailed it out last night if you're on my email list, but if not, you missed it. I'll post it here too. All right, so we're gonna put the deer, look at that, on the cork. The cork makes so much of a difference. I'm gonna give my deer some black antlers. I know that's probably not like the real color of deer antlers, but I like to be able to make up my own colors that match my card. So I'm more concerned about matching my card. Like sometimes I'll do like blue flowers or something like that, just because it is, all right, so I'm gonna just pull off a little mini glue dot. I probably should put these on before. And that's gonna get, you just put the little antlers there. Let's do one more. And actually, if it's a doe, it doesn't need, make sure I got it, yep, it doesn't even need antlers if it's a doe, but mine on this one is going to have antlers, and it's gonna have one of my favorite things. So in the class that you order, okay, let me show you this real quick. So when you order my special class, you are going to get a whole pack of this paper. This is the Peaceful Prince paper, and it's no longer available. It was a specialty one during celebration, and it coordinated with a deer punch. Well, guess what? The deer punch sold out, so a lot of you didn't get it. But I was able to, this is why the class is limited, because I only have so much of this. So, but you will get an entire pack. I know some of you probably already got a pack or two, but you're gonna want to get several packs of it, because it has the buffalo check, it has the warm flannel, it has, you know, wintry, and then it has just these down here are pretty much, again, all occasion. I love this deer one. We're gonna make the real quick one with this one next, because again, all occasion. So even if you have a pack, you're gonna want another pack. And this pack, this is in the class for free. So it is an awesome deal. So that comes with the class that I'm offering. So I'm gonna show you, I cut this piece already, and I cut it 4 1/4 by 4. And you know what, Nancy, I did forget something. Can you grab me the 1 1/2 inch circle punch by chance? Thank you. Or if I have that trio punch that has a corner rounder, I don't know if I even own that. I don't think so, no. Okay, so let's finish up our card. I've been doing a lot of talking, and we're gonna take, it's so simple, a real red stamp pad, and we're going to take the sentiment, let's see, which one do I wanna say? So this is why it's all occasion. There is a let's celebrate, so you can do it for, you know, again, masculine birthdays or other things. And then it does have a Merry Christmas, sending love and peace this season from all of us. It's the best time of year.
The one?
Yeah, perfect, that's fine. And wishing you a wonderful year and friendships dear. So it's pretty all occasion. I'm gonna use the sending love and peace this season. So this is Christmas. I still have Christmas cards I'm sending out and don't even know if I have enough. So I'm gonna make a Christmas one. Oh, I'm not gonna stamp that yet. This is going to get put down to the front of our card. And what we're gonna do is, this piece is 4 1/4 by 4. And I'm gonna just fold it in half. I probably should have got the other direction so my deer are going the right way, but. And then we're going to glue down this, just the back piece. This card is really simple, but it's my favorite one out of the fun folds. I just love this one. Oh, and you're gonna glue down that piece to the back of the card. So the back will have a little bit of that buffalo check too. Yes, I should have cut my paper the other direction so my deer aren't sideways, but it's okay. And then that goes like that. Now, the reason why I asked for the circle punch was to round my corners, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I needed to do that before I stuck it down. I'll do it on my next one. You could also take your corner rounder. And so this one's not gonna have rounded corners. And then this is going to get glued down to here, but I'm not gonna glue it. I'm gonna put it down with dimensionals. So let's take our dimensionals and put them down at the bottom. So probably just 2 down there at the bottom. Just like that. Look how this is like such a warm and just the warm Christmassy feel to it. And then here, I'm just gonna simply stamp the words, sending love and peace this season down there in just real red. Like that. And then last but not least, in the class as well, you're gonna get some of these red rhinestones, which I've gone through like 3 packets already with my Christmas cards. And I love them because you can, let me show you. You're gonna want to take your basic toolkit. For those of you who are on my email list, you know, I just announced this for a Christmas gift that you can get. So it's a basic toolkit, you'll get the case. I do have a limited number of the cases. If I run out, I will substitute with something similar, but I do have, I think, about 25 of them. So, and then the toolkit, every crafter needs this, right? It's gonna come with a pair of, it'll come with brand new ones, mine are all really used, a pair of paper snips, the pick tool, which we'll need right now. I'm gonna need my snips here too. It comes with a pick tool refill, so all the putty refill. Remember, your picker tool also has your poker, and then it turns it over and it has this pancake thing, or it's probably called a spatula. And then that way you can like wiggle off, you know, get under things to put them off, or you could even use that to pull things off. I use the little pokey picker tool a lot. So that is in the kit too. It also has a bone folder. These are all basic tools that every crafter needs. And then it also has a wink of Stella. Yes, I consider this a basic tool. You have to be able to add a little bit of glimmer whenever you want to, or you just take it with you everywhere. It also includes a couple little extra things that I think are basic tools that Stampin' Up does not sell. It will include an adhesive remover. It will include a 6-inch clear ruler that will fit right in there nicely. I always have a ruler by me, always. And then it will also include a microfiber cloth. This has become one of my staple basic items. I use it for 2 things. I get it wet and then I use it to clean my blending brushes with, and it cleans them and I can use them again. And I also use it to clean my, my blocks with too. So to me, this is a basic tool item. So I just announced this. I emailed it out. So you gotta be on my email list. And then you also get the print work and you get the flowers. The flowers will be a little bit different, and you'll get all of that. So I just announced that. I think it's $49 and that includes the shipping. And then of course, I have adhesive pouches for sale too. So these are great if you're looking for Christmas presents for your crafty people or just for yourself. And I like having a double. If you already own one of all this, it's good to have double. One to keep in your crafting space, and then one that you can take with you when you go crafting on the go. I just love to keep everything together and safely. Like a lot of these things, I don't want, to poke or fall out or lose, and to keep it all in one place. Those are a couple things I put together that I'm selling right now. So, I did all that to get out my my little putty tool. All right, so see how now I'm making mine a little Rudolph, and then I will sprinkle on a couple others. So you're gonna get a whole pack of these red rhinestones with your class. And then you're also going to get a bolt of this beautiful, it's called fine art ribbon, but it's threaded with gold. There's gold threads in it, so it has just enough hint of sparkle, but it's also to me very earthy. So I thought it would go really nice with our deer bundle. So you could make cards that are good for all occasion and not just Christmassy. So I'll take that, and we'll take our mini glue dots, which I've already used. They're out here somewhere, and we'll add a bow. Look at that gorgeous card. Oops, must have picked it up. So there is, oh goodness, must be, things are a little dry in here. All right, so there's a card, and you could add the bow or leave the bow off. I thought it looked good actually both ways. The bow kind of makes it a little bit more, feminine if you want a little bit more sparkle. And then also, I'm gonna put, I should have stamped that a little lower. Or, I don't think I want the bow on this one. There you go. So sending love and peace this season, and look, it folds open and then it folds down. And then obviously you would stamp the inside. So I just thought I love this fun fold where actually it closes shut. So let me show you the one that we're doing. It's a birthday one. It says, "It's your birthday," and then it opens up, and this one has a scalloped edging, and then obviously you would decorate the inside, and but this is a really neat way to send a card. So there's that one. I wanted really quick to whip together one more. So I love this this so much, but I wanted to show it not as like a Christmassy, because this bundle and this class that I'm doing is not just Christmas. So let me show you. First of all, this is not included in the class, but look how cute this is. It's a little hot cocoa packet, and then you thread it through, and this was made by my friend Gail Beth, and she made it for me and gave it to me last night. So, but look at the deer. And this is all those supplies. So some of the ones that you'll make in the class, this one says "Let's Celebrate," so it can be used. But look at the cork. The cork is so cool, and you've got some dancing buffalo deer. This is a black deer that's been covered with wink of Stella. So look at it sparkle like that. It's beautiful. I love red, black, and white with that pop of cork. Here's another one that you'll make. This one, this one is really, look at this neat paper piecing. Pretty simple to do, and that ribbon is so cool. The rhinestones, this one is actually my favorite. It says "Love and Peace," and it has the greens that are also in that paper. So isn't that so pretty? So those are some of the cards. There's actually 6, maybe 7. Maybe I'll do 7 so that you can make the one I just did today too. So, all right, let me show you guys one more if you have time. I'm gonna go through it quickly because I already talked enough. So this one, I took the same half sheet, and this one I didn't score yet. So I ran through the edge though with a scalloped edge. That's out of the Scalloped Contours dies. They have that scalloped edge. So I'll do that one in for you. And then remember, it gets folded where the fold goes down towards the bottom. And then we are going to take the deer and we're going to stamp this one in Early Espresso. And we're going to take that same deer. No, I was going to do, well, we can. We'll take that same deer and we're going to stamp that like so. And of course, we're going to punch it out. I should probably color it first. Oh, but my blends, this one is not. Let's see if I can get it to color a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good enough. I use crumb cake a lot with my blends, so it doesn't last as long. The legs need a little fine tip. There we go. So, and I really don't want a lot of dark. This is a very lighter color card, but I do want to add a little bit of shadows there. And usually it's like a little bit of the underbelly. And then you just go back over again, blend it all in. It's crazy how then you just let it sit for a minute and it's like it's all blended like perfectly. All right, I'm going, where's my scrap white piece of paper? Oh, hello, here it is. And actually, Nancy, I do need the 2.5 inch circle, 2.25. I forgot that one. All right, and so we're going to stamp some of the trees from that stamp set. Oh, here it is. Let's do this set of trees right here. And we're gonna, thank you. We're gonna stamp that with the Early Espresso. Just kind of across here. I'm gonna stamp it a couple times because that will give us the variation of color. And that's gonna, it's a 2.25 inch circle is what I used. And then we're gonna layer that on a piece of paper already ran through the circle dies. So you'll use your circle dies if you don't have that punch. And then put that down there. So there's our background. Now what I wanted to do, instead of leaving a white background, I wanted to showcase, I love this designer series paper. I love this side and then the other side that matches. So the first thing I'm gonna do is on the top, well, let's see, we gotta cut this at 4.25 by 4. That's the piece that goes at the top. And then the other piece I want to be just a 4 by 4. So 4 by 4. Because we're gonna get to see both sides of the paper. So the 4 by 4 is going to go right down here. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna do this piece so that way the deer are looking, you know, at the correct way. And we're gonna glue that down. So again, this paper is not available. This is a specialty paper. I will be including it in the class that I'm announcing. And I also have a Poshmark store, and there are a few packs of it left on there if you don't want the class, but you still want the paper. So we're gonna do that. And then obviously the other side, we are going to have this. Look how beautiful those all go together. So awesome. So I'm gonna fold that in half. And one of the ways I round I'll do this time before. Have you guys ever seen it this way to round your corners? You just take a circle punch and then you just put the edge that you want to round in there. See? And I rounded my edge. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Last time I couldn't do it because I already glued it down. So that's how I do my rounded corners. It's simple. Have you guys all seen that trick before? I know. All right. Then we're just gonna glue this down the back. again, I've already showed you this one, so I'm going to go through quickly, but I want to, I love making the same card in just different papers, same exact supply. Look at that, same exact supplies. I didn't use the cork on this one, but you could. So this gets glued down with our dimensionals. Ooh, you want to put dimensionals just down at the bottom. There, I'll use that piece right there. That pack of dimensionals is almost gone. I like to use it all up. Oh, I put it at the top. Let's see. When I need to remove dimensionals, I just kind of roll it with my finger, and it just rolls right off. Let's try that again. Here's different. I need to put it at the bottom. The bottom is down here. There we go. So dimensionals at the bottom. And that will go right there in place. Let's get our deer. I already stamped him. Oh, and I already colored him in. So we'll punch him out, line it up. This card I just kind of had in my head, so we're bringing it together live, and then that will go right over top of those trees. So this is a really nice card that you can give for birthdays, and because it's almost like a present, you could almost open it up, and then you could, you know, put like a gift card in there, or you know, something like that. So you could actually make this almost a gift, because to me it opens up so uniquely that it's like a present. So this is going to get glued down to there with more dimensionals. I keep throwing them all over the place. There we go. I don't think I'm going to put a pop of red on here. You could. I was thinking about it, and I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to keep it just nice shades of the brown. So I will put that down there. That gold. I love this gold. And this is just the pop of this. Now, if you're making this, I'm okay with putting bows on cards, even, it doesn't matter if it's for a man or a woman, but you might want to avoid the bow. Everyone who knows me knows Rhonda doesn't typically choose that option. I like the bow. You could even just do a knot here, but to me this gives just the right amount of just some color to it, just a little bit of the flair of the gold. And this paper, again, I mean, this ribbon, to me, it has that natural neutral to it. So there we go. That just adds, I think, a nice little touch to this card. And yep, and trim it off. You guys may be a much better bow tier than me. It comes with a lot of practice. So I always say, if I shot as many basketballs as I've tied bows, I would probably be in the WNBA right now. All right, so this gets put behind there. Look at that, isn't that so awesome? And then our words, I'm going to do the let's celebrate, because this is, again, not a Christmas card. So the let's celebrate, I have that right here. And I'm gonna stamp that on a piece of, just a scrap piece of white, with our early espresso ink pad, so it's a nice pop of dark brown. Yep. And then I'm just gonna trim it out. I love the let's just trim it out look. Some people don't. Some people like it to be a perfect, you know, shape. I like the let's just trim it out, and there we go. Let's celebrate, and that's gonna get stuck right down there. More dimensionals. This is why I go through a pack of dimensionals, I think, oh my gosh, at least once a week, maybe more. If I'm really doing a lot of designing, like I am right now, I go through it even more. So let's celebrate. There we go. Okay, so there's this one that is very, you know, warm, Christmassy. Then there's this one that is for all occasions. I'm gonna bring you up this way. I can see you, I can see your names, I can see who's watching. Let me know, which one is your favorite? This one is, oh, it's so pretty, I love it. And I would give this to any man or woman in my life. I think it's one of those very versatile cards. And if you wanted to bring in like a green or something, you could, but I love the softness of this card. But again, it's let's celebrate. I did not put antlers on it, so if you wanted, again, to make it more of a manly card, I would put some of the early espresso antlers. And then this was the one that to me is more holiday-ish. I love it with a cork paper. So there are your fun fold for today. And I showcased so many things. I showcased my Peaceful Deer class that I'll be announcing, and it's Sherry asked, I have not sent it out yet. I wanted to show you guys first because it is a limited supply. I only have so many, so I wanted to give all of you who watch me first chance. So I will post the link here. I'll post it probably in about 10 or 15. No. I have a training to do at 1 o'clock, so I'll post it in a couple hours, but I'll also email you. So make sure you're on my email list so that you can get it in the next couple hours too. So I have that class, and I also showcased you my fun folds. So that one only has a couple days left for you to register for. So I wanted to come in and say hi, make a little fun stamping. Thank you guys for being here. And I will see you next week. I'll be here next week for a Facebook Live. Don't forget, today is free shipping. If you are a demonstrator, place your orders today. I'm stocking up on cardstock and adhesive and all those things because it's cheaper for all of us today. And if you're a customer, it saves you 10% of your whole order, but your order does have to be over $50. And I'm sure today I gave you a reason to spend $50. All right, you guys take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.